Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. I have a lot of conversations with a lot of lefties, primarily on Facebook, but um, and these people have no clue how wealth is created. They're under the impression, and it's not their fault, mind you, because they've been lied to. I keep saying that. I keep hammering that in there, and it's true. They're told that the wealthy become wealthy at the expense of the poor. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Okay, well, actually, to some degree that's true, but it's not the standard. They keep saying that the rich get rich off of the blood, sweat, and tears of the poor, and that's not the case. Okay, uh, it is true that rich people get richer, and they have people that work for them. That is a fact. That's called business. Capitalism is business. You own a business. You make money and the way you make money is people work for you to turn a huge profit, and you pay them to work for you. They make money, you make money, everybody makes money. That's business. That's the definition of employer-employee dynamic. I don't know. But anyway, this whole thing of the rich rob the poor, or America has taken all the wealth from the other people, that's stupid. Bill Whittle does a wonderful 7-part series called What We Believe. And some of that deals with wealth creation, and some of that deals with American exceptionalism. Go watch those. I cannot tout them enough. They're very, very good. But certainly, I'm going to go into the whole dynamic of wealth creation here. Certainly, there are evil rich people. That's a fact. Let's not mince words. There's evil people in every group, and rich people are no exception. There are evil rich people. But there are also evil poor people. Socioeconomic status does not, or is not rather, an indicator of quality of character. There are poor people who are bad. There are poor people who are good. If you're poor, it doesn't necessarily make you a good person. If you're rich, it doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. There are rich, good people. Elon Musk is a very wealthy individual, and people keep touting him as this great saint, a savior. I'm not a big fan of his, but there are other people who are, and who am I to judge? I don't know if he's a good person or not. I don't like some of the stuff he's doing, but that's just me. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most muggers are not millionaires, but they're thieves and they're stealing from you. And there is a section of our society who seem to think that that's the only way they can get ahead, and that's just not the case. It's not the case at all. How does one get ahead without breaking the law? I compiled a short list here. How does one become a millionaire? 1, you invent something people will pay for. Oh, look, I've invented the widget. What is a widget? I have no freaking clue, but whatever the widget is, I'm using that as a metaphor. Here's your widget. I'm selling them for $1 a piece. I've got 10 million of them back here at $1 a piece. Guess what? That's $10 million. Basic math, people. Find a way to sell something you have in abundance, or can get in abundance cheaply. If you can buy widgets and for 10 cents each and sell them for $1, you're making money. It's that simple, people. Find a way to produce value and charge people to own it. You can, and there's a lot of ways to do this. You can cut hair as a barber. You can sell cars. You can write a song or sing a song that people want to hear. People do that all the time. There's a lot of singers out there that don't write their own songs. There's a lot of songwriters out there who can't sing a lick. Sometimes it takes a partnership there. Invent something that makes cars better. Invent some sort of a technological device. A computer in your garage. That's where home computers were invented, by the way. Some sort of a tech device. Anything. My point is, there are ways to create wealth. And you're not robbing people. Okay? The overall idea is voluntary transactions of goods or services for money. And people say, well, money is the root of all evil. No, money is they're work tokens. They're units of exchange for civilized people. That way, you don't have to put on a mask and go with a gun and say, hey, give me your shit. No. Yeah. Oh, look, I have this widget. I've got a widget. It costs $1. You want it? Sure, here you go. Give me your $1. Here you go. Now, that widget cost me 10 cents. I've just made 90 cents off of that. You make 90 cents off of each widget, and you sell 1 million widgets. $900,000. Basic math, people. This is free market capitalism. It's that simple. Now, if the government stays out of the way, there you go. It's when people start breaking the law or paying off the local politicians to influence the free market. That's where you get your crony capitalism. That's bad stuff. I did a whole video on that. Go check that out. Capitalism versus crony capitalism. But my videos tend to run long, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to try to cut this short. But my point is, there are lots of ways to make money. The easiest way, by far the easiest way, find and keep a job. It's that simple. If you're good at working on cars, go be a mechanic. If you're good at writing stories, become a writer and sell a book. If you're good at I don't know, welding, become a welder. Something to put money in your pocket. You're creating wealth. Why? You're earning money. You're providing a good or a service for somebody that they're willing to pay for. Voluntary exchanges. That transaction. That is wealth creation. The person who's paying you money for that would rather have the item or the good or the service than the money, and you would rather have the money than the good or the service. Voluntary transactions. It's that simple. This whole idea of rich people having to be evil to be rich, no. That doesn't cut it. That doesn't cut it at all. It doesn't hold water, it's not true, and it never was. The left is lying to you again. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.